and my next wash day will feature Hattie's Handmade. Hey and welcome. You'll have to excuse my intro. I was really excited to have found a use for my Lazy Susan. Although in practicing that intro, I did drop all of the products like 4 or 5 times, so I will not be doing that again. I'm washing my hair tomorrow, so I just wanted to stop in and introduce the steps for tomorrow's wash day. I am going to pre-poo with an oil blend and then put on my conditioning cap and exercise for 20 to 30 minutes to let that heat up and penetrate like I normally do. I'm going to be using this oil blend because I have it. It came in one of those boxes that I got, a subscription box. I've since canceled it and I don't remember which one it was. It seems to be called Henna Infused 5 Exotic Nourishing Oils. It has in cinnamon, olive, almond, and clove oil and henna extract. So I'll be putting this on my scalp. And then I don't normally use a rinse out conditioner anymore, but since the collection came with one, I'm gonna be using the Love You Not Detangle Style Condition. And then I am going to shampoo with the Melted Chocolate. I don't know why there are question marks after all these titles. But anyway, it's called Melted Chocolate Yogurt and Cocoa Conditioning Shampoo twice for just to make sure that I get my scalp really clean. And then I am going to apply the chocolate pudding, cacao and chocolate amla deep conditioner. I'm gonna apply this and then deep condition on with heat for 30 minutes. I'm just looking at my phone because I wrote out the steps here. And then I'm going to rinse and style. Now, for my style this week, I'm going to LCO the back portion of my hair for a bun, and I'm gonna do that in the shower. And then I'm going to LCO 2-strand twist the front portion of my hair, and I plan to wear that just like out like bangs with a headband and then a high puff in the back. I hadn't been to a hairstylist since I guess it was January 19th of 2019, but I actually went to one last week because I realized I'd butchered my hair so much. And if you saw my first video, I mentioned that my ends were still really ragged and dry. I had them cut it off. So I lost a lot more length. I'm starting from somewhere different. I'm going to insert a picture. Don't get scared. But anyway, I'm starting from a shorter place. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have some difficulty in getting the back portion into the high puff. So I'm thinking of using some sample wefts that I got from Her Given Hair last year when I was thinking that maybe I would be able to protective style with some wigs. Try as I did, I was never able to accomplish the lay and slay, so I gave up on that. But meanwhile, I do have all these samples that I got from Her Given Hair. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna like melting pot the whole situation. Kinky, coily, wavy, straight. I'm just gonna wrap them all around my bun and see if that works. And I will see you in the shower. Okay, so let's get started. Just a little bit. I'm gonna give my first impressions on the product, and then I'm actually just gonna finish off camera just to save time, because no one wants to see me do this in real time. Now I actually am gonna apply in 4 sections, so let me just split my hair off. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on this back section here. My hair isn't really tangled because it was in that braided style all week, so this actually should be a pretty easy process. So I add a lot of product, so I'm gonna add some more product. I will say, for one thing, also the smell, it does smell exactly like chocolate. I don't love that, but as I understand, chocolate has really great benefits for the hair, so it doesn't smell bad, it just smells like chocolate. So it's a matter of whether or not you want your hair to smell like chocolate. Okay, so as I said, my hair wasn't tangled in the first place. My hair doesn't feel soft, I will say that. It doesn't feel soft, but, well, I don't know. I'm not, honestly, I don't feel like it's doing anything. I could be wrong, but again, I didn't need to detangle, and, you know, I don't know what it's doing, but It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's a conditioner, and I don't really use conditioners, so I don't even know what it was that I was expecting from this product. I assume if I had tangles, like if I had been wearing a twist out or a braid out this week, it would be a better point for a review. But since I'm starting with stretched and detangled hair, I just don't feel like I'm getting anything extra. More just preparing for shampoo. I'm going to finish applying the conditioner off camera, and then I'm going to rinse it out and come back when I'm ready to start shampooing. So I actually just wanted to come back now that the product is all in my hair. I don't really have an update. It's still just like again, my hair wasn't detangled, so I can still get my hands through it. I guess you can say that it is, if you look closely, it looks like it is defining my curls. So, you know, as a conditioner, I would say it's good. So I'm just gonna rinse that out now. It's been in for a couple of minutes. Okay, so I just finished rinsing out the conditioner, and you can see it's shrunken up quite a bit. So I guess that just means my hair is healthy, so that's good. All right, so moving on to the melted chocolate, yogurt, and cocoa conditioning shampoo. All right, so this is very, very liquidy. Very, very liquidy. I might just end up applying it directly. Yeah, I just lost a whole bunch of it when I flipped that up. So I will say the issue with my not applying product in multiple sections is when my hair shrinks up so quickly, it starts to get tangled. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this directly to my scalp as I can. It's very watery, and it smells exactly like the conditioner, just like a box of chocolate. So, I think I just poured that directly in my eye. Okay, so it's not a moisturizing shampoo. I need to get that out of my eye. Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't say it's a moisturizing conditioner. What is in this? Water, castile soap, coconut derived, chocolate, cocoa, yogurt, mango sal, cacao, almond, and aloe juice. And what are the instructions? Divide your hair into 4 sections. It's a good idea. And work your fingers through each section. Going section by section, shampoo your hair. Gently massage your scalp as you go. As you rinse your hair, work your fingers through each section and continue to work out any remaining tangles. So the fact that it suggests that you work out tangles while you are rinsing it out suggests that it should be a conditioning shampoo. It's my assumption based on the instructions. But I would say it does not feel moisturizing. If I compare this to like Niche Beauty, for example, this is not moisturizing. That is, I feel like I can detangle with the Niche shampoo. I am going to get my massager. This is one of the ones from Vanity Planet. No, it's not. I got this from Amazon. This is not from Amazon. I do have a Vanity Planet one, but I don't really use it as much. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure that I get anything off of my scalp. So I'm just going to run this through, rinse it out, and then shampoo again. And then I will be back when I'm ready to apply the deep conditioner. So the shampoo is rinsed out. I took a look at my scalp and it looks like it's clean, so I would say the shampoo what it needed to do. Now I'm going to apply the deep conditioner to this back section, give my thoughts, and then I'll deep condition the rest off camera with my gloves on, because I don't know if you can see it, but just after that short amount of time, my fingertips are already pruning up, and it hurts. So exactly like the other. This smells like chocolate, but you could also smell a hint of cocoa butter. But there is no cocoa butter in here, so that's confusing. This is water, cacao, alma, mango, elip, sal, grapeseed, honeyquat, and cottonseed. So, yeah, I don't know. I definitely smell cocoa butter, which I like, so. So let's give this a shot. This is relatively runny. You can't see, but I guess when I was pulling it out, it moves. Yeah, it's relatively runny. That probably wasn't a good shot, apologies, but you know what runny means. runny but thick. It's not like the shampoo, but it's pretty runny. Applying it to my hair. It doesn't give a lot of slip, I don't think. I'm moving away from tools as I've mentioned, but I am going to test a section so you can see with my wide tooth comb here. So let's see if it'll let me part this section. And I'm going to, again, it's still not actually tangled, so I'll let you see combing through, but I don't feel like it has a lot of slip. So it's more about just what it does, you know, to make how my hair feels when I rinse it out. And okay. So the comb is gliding through quite easily, if you can see that. Yeah. I mean, it's detangling, but again, my hair was already detangled. So we'll see. This is when I'm like using tools. Actually, no, that looks like a shed hair. I can see the bulb attached. So I'm going to continue, as I said, deep conditioning off camera with my gloves, and then I'm going to go deep condition and we will get started on styling. What I did mention in my video last night when I was introducing my wash day is that there's also a styling cream. I was going to use the Mael Organics pomegranate and honey curl smoothie as my leave-in. I don't know if it's supposed to be a leave-in. But anyway, I was going to use it as a leave-in because I wanted to do the LCO method, but I was reading the directions for the Honey's Handmade product, and it suggests that it's supposed to be a one-and-done product. It doesn't say that specifically, but it doesn't say to pair it with anything. It says to shampoo and then apply and style. So I'm going to shampoo, apply, and style because I don't want to bring in any outside products into this wash day other than the pre-poo that I used. I'm putting this down. I'm going to get off camera. I'm going to finish deep conditioning, and I will see you when I'm ready to rinse this out. I just wanted to show you the conditioner before I go and sit under the dryer so we can see how much it absorbs into my hair. Obviously right now it looks white, but I also applied a lot of product here showing that my hair is fully detangled. Right? Yeah, it's fully detangled. You can see some curl definition in there. I'm just gonna put on 2 conditioning caps and go sit under the dryer, and I will be back. One other thing I wanted to mention, since I did say that the products are so runny, I kept dropping it on my shower floor, so I kept having to bend down and wipe my hair on the floor because we do not waste product in this house. And I don't have satin floors, so, you know, I have mixed feelings about that. Okay, so I'm back. It's probably been like 2.5 hours. I did 30 minutes with heat, and now I'm ready to get this out of my hair. It looks like it did absorb into my strands for the most part. I had a lot of white on my hair when I first put in the product, and now it looks like, well, it's less white. So, and that means that it absorbed in. It feels, okay, it feels really soft. It feels really soft. Wow, it's pretty soft. I would wear a sweater like this. Oh man. I'm gonna rinse this out. Hopefully it still feels this soft when I rinse this out. Ooh. It's like a Sherpa. What's a Sherpa? Is that an animal or is that the complete wrong word? I'm not gonna look it up, so you can let me know in the comment section. Okay, so I'm back, and yes, my hair is not long enough for a high puff in the back, so I am just going to secure this with about a 500,000 mini bobby pin, and my puff is actually bigger than I thought it would be. I think I'm still gonna wrap it with the sample wax that I have just for more of a protective style, because I feel like if my hair is in a little bit of a cocoon, then, you know, that's preferable. So I'm gonna go bobby pin up the back of my head, and then I'm gonna come back on camera and do a few twists using the chocolate dip yogurt chocolate styling cream. The ingredients are water, cacao, yogurt, shea, mango, almond, carnauba wax, illipi, sol, grapeseed, honey, and cottonseed. So yeah, I'm gonna secure this, come back, do a few twists just so I can give my review of the products, and then I will come back when I'm fully twisted to give a review of all the products now that I've finished wash day. I will have finished wash day when I take out my style, but now that I have completed the intense portion of wash day. Okay, I'm back. So I have probably like 35 bobby pins in my hair. I was counting, and then I just started thinking about something else and completely forgot that I was in the middle of count. But, you know, that's actually not that many bobby pins. Get started. So I am just going to, it's really small. You know, one of the reasons I chose this style is I hate spending. Like, I really admire all the YouTubers that I see out there spending what must be like 3 hours twisting their hair. I don't want to. So that was my idea. That was why I'm doing this for my style. I only have to twist half my head. What is that in my hair? I don't know if it's like, it's not product. Hold on, it's like a piece of paper or something. Paper's not gonna kill me. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'll leave it there. Having too much trouble getting it out. Okay, so moving on to the cream. I do want some, since I'm doing a twist, I do want to have some smoothness here. So I am going to use this. I'm giving myself permission. This is my Denbrin brush. So let's get a little bit of product here. It's a lot of product for this one small section. That's fine. This is the only thing that I'm using because I'm not going to be using the leave-in as I mentioned. So I don't care if I'm heavy-handed. I need moisture because my hair doesn't like moisture. And I'm going to be like, take the moisture. And it's going to be like, no. And I'm going to be like, I'm just going to drown you with it. And then it'll be like, okay. So, that's way too much product. Yeah. Okay. Just put that on my ends. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, this is detangled. Okay. I was gonna do this, I think it's gonna be 2 twists, actually. Maybe real small. Need some clips. So, right, sorry. It's, feels moisturizing. I like it. Feels, let me put some oil on. I like it so far. Yeah, it's very soft. Very soft, it's very thick. Just I use, it feels as good as other products that I use. It's just that by the next day I have there's no moisture left. So I'll have to see how this wears. It's pretty thick, pretty thick. It's not coming out. I think if I were to keep it suspended, it would come out. Why did I just put more in my hair? I don't need any more. Okay, so I am going to twist up these 2 sections. Okay. Let's see if I can coil my ends now that I had them trimmed by a professional. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start twirling it around my hands. Okay. So I am just going to continue with this process and I'll come back when my twists are all in. Hey, I'm back and it is not lost on me that I look crazy. So, I mean, I'll wait until these dry and then see how it looks tomorrow. It was nice that I was able to coil my ends. I don't know how these twists are gonna turn out. The white stuff you're seeing is not flakes, it's just extra product. They look fine. I usually get good definition. That's not my problem, it's the dryness. So we'll see what that's like tomorrow. I took out all of the bobby pins, I think, and I actually just used this bristle brush to just very, very, very lightly comb it up to smooth it. And then I just put this scarf here. This isn't a style, this is just to let it dry in a less frizzy, more manageable state. So this is just to smoothify my hair, and then this is fine on its own. What else? So that's it for the style. Tomorrow I am going to take out the scarf and put in a headband. So my review on this line, start from the beginning with shampoo. As I mentioned, it was fine. It was not a moisturizing shampoo like it says it was, but I think it did the job. It cleaned my scalp. I don't think I would repurchase it just because it's not my favorite product, but it was a shampoo. And if you look closely, you can see there's some bubbles in there. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. And that's how much I used. Not very much, but it also is very watery, so it spreads pretty well. The conditioner. Again, as I mentioned, I don't really condition. I'm sorry, I keep repeating that. My hair wasn't tangled and I don't condition, so it's kind of hard to say what I thought of this because I didn't need it to detangle my hair and I wasn't using it to deep condition. My hair did not feel moisturized when I used it. I don't know if I would recommend this product. It depends on what your needs are. Again, as I said, I purchased the whole collection. When I do condition to detangle, I'd pull this out and see how it works. Next, we have the deep conditioner. I didn't particularly feel much putting it on, but as I mentioned, when I finally rinsed it out, it was, I'm sorry, I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I can't tell, so please excuse that. again, I had this in my hair for about 2.5 hours, 30 minutes with heat, and my hair felt really, really soft when I washed it out. Really, really, really soft, even though it didn't feel particularly soft and it didn't seem like I had a lot of slip when I was going in. And I would recommend it. It's 8 ounces, and I have that much left, probably like 2 or 3 uses. Now we have the styling cream as the last product, and I will have to see tomorrow. It depends on if my hair holds the moisture, but as I've mentioned, my hair never really holds moisture overnight. I don't know why that is, but if this does, that would be amazing. I mean, it feels moisturized right now, but we'll see. I will say, I feel so like uncomfortable keeping my hair in just a high puff. I feel like I have like a child driving in a car without a seatbelt on. Like, it just feels like it's just like out there and exposed to the elements. I would love to just cover it with a satin bonnet, but I'm not gonna walk around like that. I've actually thought about creating a product like a satin bonnet puff cover, but then you wouldn't see the puff, and I don't know how that would look. But anyway, I don't have a satin puff bonnet, so I can't use it anyway. So I will be back tomorrow. Although before I leave you for now, I think I'm supposed to look there, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Funny story, earlier this week I was working and I just suddenly passed out and came to with an order confirmation from Melanin Hair Care for the entire line. So review coming up. Hey, it's the next day. I'm just actually checking in really quickly because I have to get ready for dinner. I need to leave in 19 minutes. My husband was clear about getting in the car by 5:15. So I am going to unravel some of these twists just so you can see what they look like. And then I'm gonna finish doing that off camera. And then when I'm all done, I will come back and show you the final results. Okay, so I'm just using the Miche polished oil. So I will remove a couple of these. Let's see. All right. I'm just kind of stretching them out and then finding where they separate at the top and then just bringing my fingers down. I'm not really all that concerned about frizz because for one thing, I'm in a hurry. And second, well, my hair's always frizzy. But if you see, I've taken out, actually, let me just take out all of them on this side. My hair feels moisturized, I will say. It did retain a lot more moisture than it normally does, but I think that's because I had it in twists, and I think having it in twists does help to retain the moisture. I mean, it makes sense. So these are what my twists are looking like. And I don't know how much separating I'm gonna do. I might not do any separating. It depends on how it looks once I put on my headband. Yeah, I mean, they're shiny, and I don't know if you can really see it. It's not really, I'm doing this in selfie mode on my iPad, and the quality doesn't look great, so I don't know what you can really see, but yeah. Okay, I have 6 minutes, so this is my final result. I could probably finesse it a little bit more, but I mean, I'm happy with it. It's fine. It is moisturized, which I like, so I would recommend the entire line. I do like to use full collections because I know the products work together. They were formulated that way. I wouldn't repurchase this line just because of the whole chocolate thing, and again, I knew what I was getting into. I ordered the chocolate line, but I would try another line. So anyway, I do think this would look a lot better if I had twisted my whole head, because I think it would have been nice if I had a twist out in this bun as well, but I don't, and I saved a lot of time, so I'm just gonna turn around so you can see the back. I actually don't have any bobby pins in there right now, so we'll see what happens when I go out. So I should, you know what? I'm gonna bring some bobby pins with me just in case. Everything is moisturized, my puff feels moisturized, and my hair smells like chocolate, which if you like, you know, it's good. So good job. I'm not gonna record my next wash day because I'm gonna be using the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. I don't really feel like reviewing it. I want to free up that space in my hair collection, so I have to use them. My next video, I'm planning for it to be tips on transitioning. As I mentioned in my first video, I just transitioned for a year, so it's all fresh in my mind, and I have some ideas that I think would be very helpful. All right,